A Friendswood police officer was arrested for DWI, but then convicted of a much lesser charge earlier this month. A viewer tipped us off about this case, worried that the officer was getting special treatment. But as our Alice Barr found, prosecutors are blaming a paperwork mistake.
You okay?
Pearland police confronted Friendswood officer Fred Kramer when they saw his motorcycle lying in the road last October.
Come back over here for me.
Kramer.
Hey, come here.
Kramer admitted he'd come from a nearby bar, but refused a field sobriety test. So officers got a warrant to draw his blood. The results, a BAC of .264, 3 times the legal limit. And yet,
I did not have the evidence to get to a DWI conviction.
Mainly because of one mistake.
And the search warrant never authorized the taking of Mr. Kramer's blood. In fact, it authorized the taking of someone else's blood.
The arresting officer accidentally put down his own name instead of Kramer's.
Some people are going to look at this and say that they were trying to cut him a break.
Pearland is very assertive in crime prevention. Do I believe this was a inadvertent error? Absolutely.
So the Brazoria County attorney changed the charge to public intoxication, easier to prove, and Kramer pled guilty to that. His employer had its own call to make. Friendswood's police chief told me they have to base disciplinary action on the evidence too. So after their own internal review, Officer Kramer was given a letter of reprimand, referred through substance abuse counseling, and put back on the street.
Do you think the public was well served by this outcome?
I do, because it's important that an officer or other public servant be arrested when they commit a crime. And it's important that his evidence be assessed, or her evidence, just like anyone else. It was, but sometimes you can't change the facts.
Pearland police told me they also consider this to be simply an unfortunate mistake. Officer Kramer chose not to talk to us today, but his attorney said he's a former Marine who's been with Friendswood police since 2007. In the newsroom, Alice Barr, KHOU 11 News.